प्रणाम। हमर नाम प्रसन्ना ठाकुर अछि और हम अपने सबके मिथिला चित्रकला के बारे में कुछ जानकारी देबक लेल आयल छी। Oops, sorry. Hello everyone, it's me Prasanna Thakur and I came from here to give you some brief information about Mithila painting. This is what I said earlier in Maithili language. Maithili language is the mother tongue of the people of Mithila and its speakers are referred as Maithils. So let's first explore about Mithila. Mithila has an ancient artistic legacy since the dawn of creation. It is the birthplace of goddess Sita and the famed country of the pioneer medieval period. It is historically a somewhat fluid cultural region rather than a definite political or geographical unit. It is bounded by the high Himalayan in the north and the milky and mighty rivers like Kosi, Gangas and Gandaki in the east, south and west respectively. According to current geographical condition of Nepal, Mithila consists of 13 districts of Nepal, that is Chitwan, Parsa, Bara, Rohtak, Sarlahi, Mahottari, Dhanusha, Sirha, Saptari, Udaipur, Sunsari, Moran and Chapa. Dhanusha district is the center of the Mithila, which is located in the Janakpur Dham. Now let's talk about its origin of the Mithila painting. In 1989, Claire Boggett from the Ella Lyman Cabot Trust, America, came for her research in Janakpur Dham. During her research, she visited some villages where she found some design drawn on the wall in the form of different varieties of statues and wall paintings. She got attracted from that mesmerizing view. She got idea to commercialize these arts by capturing those arts in paper. In the ancient time, Mithila was a male-dominated society. Women were not allowed to walk outside from their home. Even they weren't allowed to talk and show their face to anyone except their family members. Guntu Pratha were still practicing in that time. She convinced the males of the society to show her ability in front of the world. She put her effort to convince them. Then only she got succeeded and initiated the Janakpur Arts Project along with 12 women who were skilled in painting and the mud walls of their village houses. Now in 1992, these artists registered the project under its present name Janakpur Women's Development Center JWDC. Janakpur Women's Development Center JWDC was the first NGO in Nepal with the dual aim of preserving and promoting traditional Mithila art and working to empower local women. Nepal is rich in art and culture. The cultural heritage of Mithila comes within the visualization of the national art. For centuries, women from the region of Mithila have been assembling rituals in the painting and expressing their own social world around them through the medium of paintings. The women, whether illiterate or illiterate, make fine traditional paintings which are known all over the world as Mithila paintings. One of the main features of the Mithila painting is simplicity and beauty. All important features of the Mithila painting is simply and attractively expressed. The women artists of Mithila use different local colors in their art. Generally, they use bright and brilliant colors which make their arts very pretty and at the same time very attractive. They use bright red, yellow and black colors. These three colors are frequently used which are very natural, such as black is form of soot, red from local clay and yellow from petals of flowers or turmeric. They prepare vegetable colors from different flowers, fruits, barks and root. The gum prepared naturally from the rubber tree and is mixed with the colors for durability. Black is generally obtained by lamp spot. It is easily dissolved in gum water. A light color is obtained by mixing cow dung and gum in fresh water. The bark of the peepal tree is dried in the sunrise and then boiled in water until it yields a pink color. The blue color is obtained by crushing the berries of the wild herb. These colors are usually used for the imagination and vision. They also sometimes use watercolor mixed with rose powder, which is also called as pithar in local language, and vermilion, that means sindoor in local language. Traditionally, the painting was one of the skills that were passed down from generation to generation in the families of Mithila region, mainly by women. Different variants of Mithila paintings were done in walls coated with mud and cow dung. Nevertheless, it never lacked precision in bringing to forth the symbolic representation, which effectively give its uniqueness. When technically evaluating Mithila paintings, it is divided into several styles: Barni, Kachni, Tantrik, Nepali, Gobar, and etc. Mithila paintings mostly portray the natural objects, its association with nature, and the scenes deity from the ancient epics. Natural objects like the sun, the moon, and the religious plants like Tulsi are widely painted along the skins from the royal court and social events like weddings. Generally, no space is left empty. The gaps are filled by paintings of flowers, animals, birds, and even geometric designs. It is still practiced and kept alive in the institutions spread across the Mithila region. Recently, Mithila painting are done with primary colors of natural origin on paper, cloth, pen holder, photos frame, tray, clay pot, teacups, and etc. Mithila art narrates mythological and religious events. The painting is done with fingers, twigs, brushes, nick paints, and matchsticks using natural dyes and pigments, and is characterized by eye-catching geometrical patterns. If we talk widely, the widely used Mithila images include deities such as Vishnu, Ganesh, Radha, Krishna, Sita, and Ram. This is a ritual content for particular occasions such as birth, Upanayan, marriage, and festivals like Holi, Surya Sashti, Kali Puja, Durga Puja. But nowadays, women from different local villages started to make Mithila painting to run their families by earning some income which helped them to be independent.